Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is the Series 7 Guru coming to you from my off-grid studio, getting our kicks on historic Route 66 with an explication request. If you have an explication request, you can send it to explication request at guruexamprep.com. This is from our Facebook group, our community, Baby Brokers Doing Hat Tricks. This is Kaplan QID 1549316. If you don't have a Kaplan Q Bank, I highly recommend it as a paid supplement. With my Guru 15 discount code, you can get over 3,600 performance opportunities, practice questions for $55.80. I'll help you with any questions, just easier if it's Kaplan because I can bring it up backstage. For that commercial, Kaplan allows me to give you a free look on Kaplan content like this. All right, let's get this question explicated. A customer sells short at 60. So I called my broker dealer. I said, hey, I want to borrow 1,000 shares of XYZ. They said, Dean, let's call a stock loan and see if we have a customer who signed the loan consent form. We were able to borrow the stock. We sold it short at 60. So I got $60,000 from selling the stock I don't own. 3 months later, the stock is at 44. Wonderful. In a short sale, what I'm trying to do is sell high and buy low. So far, so good, right? If I bought back the borrowed stock at 44 today, gave it back to the person I borrowed it from, I'd make $16,000. But which two of the following strategies are most likely the customer would use to protect her unrealized gain? Well, here we go. We know it can't be a sell stop. A sale stop would be used to stop a loss or protect a profit in a long position. The two positions we have at a broker dealer are long and short. This is a short position. So we wouldn't use a sell stop to protect a short position. We use a sell stop to protect a long stock position. Secondly, you can't place a sell stop at 45 because sell stops have to be placed below. So there's two things that will eliminate that as a potential answer. I tell my broker if the stock trades at or through 45, buy back the borrowed stock. If it trades at or through 45, pull the trigger, make it a market order, immediate execution, best available price. So yeah, that would protect my gain because trades at 45 or 45.01, we pull the trigger, two separate events. I buy back the borrowed stock. So that would mean I approximately, assuming there's no gap again, I would have 15,000, less whatever it is over 45 in terms of execution. May or may not be that, but that's the case. So that's certainly one of our answers, right? We use buy stops. Here's an illustration of using a buy stop to protect a profit. We also use the buy stop to stop a loss on a short position. We also use buy stops to establish a long stock position if the stock trades or breaks through the resistance level. So I put it there in the form of an answer set because they like on the test to say a buy stop could be used for all the following except. And the D choice would be something we're not doing. So that is part of our answer set. So we need two. Let's look at three. I tell my broker I'd like a choice to buy back 1,000 shares at 45. A long call, remember, is a choice to buy. So here I have a choice to buy 10 contracts. Each contract governs 100 shares. The stock at 45. I give it back to the person I borrowed it from. So I'd make 15,000 less whatever I paid on the premium on the call contracts. So that is two, part of our answer set, 2 and 3. The advantage, not testable, but the advantage of the buy stop is I don't have to be approved for options. I can move it around. I don't pay a commission unless it actually gets execution. To buy the 10 calls, I got to be approved for options. I got to pay a premium, but the advantage is I have guaranteed execution at the strike price. So the answer to the question is 2 and 3. Roman numeral 4, that would be foolish because if we make that a buy stop limit at 45, then I'm telling my broker if it trades at or through 45, pull the trigger, but don't turn it into a market order, turn a limit order. And I only want to buy it if I can do so at 45 or less. So, hey, if it goes 45.01, 45.02, I don't get anything at 45, there's no execution. So that's why it's 2 and 3. We wouldn't put in the limit, the stop limit to protect anything because it may or may not get execution. Okay, so remember, inch by inch protection is a cinch. Yard by yard protection is hard. I'll see you for the next explication request. Just for giggles here, if we were long the stock, the answer would be we'd place a sell stop and we would buy some puts. So there's two versions of this question on your exam. All right, if you have an explication request, again, just send it my way. I'm more than happy to help you out.